Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, it's about the Bolo V&R. We have the Bolo V&R clips, Bolo V&R 2.0 and Bolo V&R channel, right? All three channels are my channel. You can subscribe to all of them. And the content is spread across all of them. Just the same. Alright? At some point, yes, there will be some exclusive content on the others. But for now, the message is so important that I have to do it this way. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Nigel Clarke run Ghana IMF. You know. Nigel Clarke run Ghana IMF. I did a video. I think it was the first moment I realized the news came out that he was going to go to the IMF. I did a video called, the thumbnail said 2 house slaves with him and Andrew on Hispanic. Why did I call him a house slave? Because it is widely known by any leader or politician with integrity anywhere around the world that means his country any good, that to be borrowing from the IMF or any other world entity, right, is not the way to go. So for you to be continuously borrowing, no matter what the conditions you're talking about, for you continuously borrowing the money, and then you take yourself up and leave your post after you and Andrew Honest promised Jamaica all of this growth and forward thinking and everything. Right? You left Ghana IMF. After you take a 200 to 300% increase for your money and every other politician. After Andrew Honest tell we say, oh, the man them need more money. And if them get more money, they will perform better. But I him will run around now everywhere. In a constituency, them where I have meeting and gathering, and I tell the people them say the MP them are underperform. But now you tell me say if them get more money, they would underperform. So we have 2 house slaves, we have 2 puppets of the highest order on the screen right here, ladies and gentlemen, that have been going around talking about the economy. So this is the reality versus the propaganda. That is what this live stream is about, and I want to hear from all sides. Because I see some people in the comment section about the needs. I thought this and I thought that like say them don't know say I clown the people them a clown me. And if them not clown me, that means that we should be worried why them are giving you access to America with just a needs as a supplement for your visa. You don't need a needs, you don't need a visa no more. If you go to these places you can travel with your needs. That and more. But let me hear where Ralston have to say. In other one.
Go to one girl, bubble gum, with that size and nose you have. Anyway, we're moving on though. Someone wanna hear this, sir. Kind of boss about economy, you know. I want to hear this.
Yeah, man.
Hold on. That $150 million was spent when? 2016? Or started in 2007?
Started in 2009.
All right. Yeah. The question I want to ask you before I go any further. What is the value of that $150 million now? Then the value then.
Well, if you look at that now, that would be like $300-400 million now.
So it was good money.
Yeah, good money at that time. At that time,
exactly. And that's why I ask. Like and that's why I ask you to compare the value. What that would look like now.
That's why I'm telling you, like $300 million at that time. The exchange rate was 76 and change. We're now 150 and change twice. Yeah.
So we spent close to half of. Well, let's call it 300 million. Look at it as 300 million, and we got no report.
Yeah, but I'm saying that the then minister was saying that the report is going to be published. The report is going to publish the great auditor.
But I was reading an article this morning, and from the article I was reading this morning, Ralston, there are still people in the parliament that makes part of that report. And in fact, in the article, Omar Davis was saying that he might call out the names of people who were sitting in parliament at that time. And I'm saying those people are still in the parliament now. Do you believe it's a conflict of interest why a report was not produced?
Yeah, man. I mean, I believe. I know that. Remember, I mean, it's a shadow of Marina, so I know everything will take place. Yeah, man.
So, the archives out there, isn't this also a recipe for confusion?
Nigel Clarke did that as part of the political, just like when the 11.4 billion, that was part of the final shot political propaganda. That's why I'm in a rating. Yeah. Never rate Nigel Clarke.
No, Ralston, I know you don't rate him, but you have to give him some props because the man and navigate the thing in a way that if you don't open your eyes you will believe that he's the best thing.
Yeah.
He speaks well.
Well, as somebody who I have more experience than him, I'm not rate him because I'm not saying appear foolish and him bankrupt the country. The fact that you have to spend 12 billion of money when you earn it, 12 years of money when you earn it, and then you take the money and do foolishness, you bankrupt the country. If he was a real scholar, he would have read about Professor Paul Samuelson. So Paul Samuelson is the uncle of Larry Summers. Paul Samuelson used to be the economic advisor to U.S. President John Fitzgerald Kennedy. He teach at MIT and Harvard. He said, the story is where one generation can place a burden on the next generation is to leave a massive debt and to run down the human capital and physical infrastructure of the country. As Justice Sykes I tell everything in Jamaica run down. Courthouse run down, road run down, bridge run down. The people in the now them can't get to go buy some food. You follow me? So rubbish you might do. Yeah, you spend future earnings for consumption today. Yeah, so you tell your wife, say, yo, never borrow some money when we forget 12 years from now. You spend now. See sensible, see what's in the future, that's for the people them. A bankrupt, you're bankrupt. But you have to use future money, it means that you're bankrupt. Nigel Clarke bankrupt the economy and leave the economy in decline, run down the other country's infrastructure. So how we can rate it?
What is the importance though, Ralston? Because there must be some importance.
Like and share.
The tax
Talk
return.
Andrew make him hear this.
Is it?
There's no importance
Let's
to
talk
political.
about light
How can
to
be
the people
important to that? Yeah, use future money if you give it out. And spend, if you spend upon courthouse them and the road them and productive base of the country and big up agriculture and big up the road them and big up the school them and big up the courthouses then we have said next sense because those things will help us to earn money in the future. When people get them money, all they have to them are head to the rum bar, them are head to the shop, them are head to the hairdresser and just wasted money.
I said to somebody the other day.
You know, say, and them children's money them spend. As Bob Marley said, you eat your bread off tomorrow.
But what I said to some people that anybody who is in need, who need $20,000, will not be able to get this $20,000.
Correct.
Anybody who needs, not want, needs $20,000, not in a position to get any.
It's an outrageous vote buying exercise, man. That's squandering on the future.
But Ralston, people say to you, say Guyana is giving $1,000 to every household.
Yeah, why Guyana is doing that? Guyana is the fastest growing economy in the world because of its mineral and oil resources. That's a completely different thing. They have the money, them can afford it. Them not give money with them not earn it. They might give money with them earn already and them know so they might earn a bag of money down the road. Guyana is the fastest growing economy in the world.
So let's explain.
Hold on. Apart from Haiti, Jamaica is the slowest growing economy in the Caribbean. Remember that.
So hold on. So Guyana is giving that.
Apart from Haiti, Jamaica is the slowest growing economy in the Caribbean. Apart from Haiti.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Ladies and gentlemen, so Andrew Holness and Nigel Clarke keep talking about Jamaica's economy is the best it has been. When apart from Haiti, Jesus Christ, let me play that again because we don't want to miss the point there, you know. We want that one to soak in on the cranium, you know. You understand? You see how we used to talk down from Haiti? Jamaica going in the same direction as Haiti under Andrew Holness and his government with his head knight Nigel Clarke was at the helm of it and him run. You understand?
Ghana is the fastest growing economy in the world because of its mineral and oil resources. That's a completely different thing. They have the money, them can afford it. Them not give money with them not earn it. They might give money with them earn already and them know so they might earn a bag of money down the road. Guyana is the fastest growing economy in the world.
So let's explain.
Hold on. Apart from Haiti, Jamaica is the slowest growing economy in the Caribbean. Remember that.
So hold on.
Apart from Haiti, Jamaica is the slowest growing economy in the Caribbean. Mighty God of Daniel. Eh?
What can go so? What can go so?
So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just make you play the rest of the audio. Hold
on. So Guyana is giving that.
Apart from Haiti, Jamaica is the slowest growing economy in the Caribbean. Apart from Haiti. Chrissy, I hear that. Apart from Haiti,
mighty God of
Jamaica
Daniel
is the slowest growing economy.
Look at that now.
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Money from money that they presently have.
Yeah, man, oil resources.
Right.
So money with them oil resources.
So we'll make it simple to the listeners. This $11 billion that the government is giving away, they don't have.
Star girl, wagwan.
They must sell the revenues that they're supposed to get from Norman Airport for the next 12 years in order to get them money there.
What was that revenue used for leading up to this giveaway? Are we going back to
it used to go to the consolidated fund, the budget, and then use it and do all kind of things.
anything that the government wanted.
Precisely.
So it's not. So does the government have enough to do all that they want to do?
Wasn't
Hold
that
on.
fun?
So, my viewers and subscribers, Jamaica in a trouble. Jamaica in a trouble. Andrew Holness is just putting on a show. That is why I really can't tell the Jamaican them people nothing apart from tell them to take needs. Because when they take needs,
This is why I have got the thumbnail. This is the reality. The reality versus the propaganda. Now, anybody want to call in can call in. Anybody want to call in can call in. Right? The number is 1-876-451-6535. That's 1-876-451-6535. Alright? If you want to call in, you can call in and give me your views and opinions on this topic. Alright? Good. I just want to close and say this because it's very, very clear to me. I remember I did a video the other day. Mark Golden said that, if I'm not mistaken, he said that he's Nigel Clarke is a skillful propagandist. That's exactly what he said. He said Nigel Clarke is a skillful propagandist, ladies and gentlemen. And I think that is the most accurate description of Nigel Clarke. And I am going to share the screen and show you what that means. Yes, I'm going to share the screen and show you what that means because it is so Hyman Andrew honest. I mean, them just come out and them just lie, them continue spreading the same lie over and over and over again. As if people not have no sense and we can't see for ourselves, right? Someone who produces or spread propaganda, no man, more skillful propagandist. That is the exact meaning more. The other day I did find it. I know them are going to know. But we're not too stressed about that. The point of the matter is, right? Is somebody who spread propaganda, and in this sense, it's a political propaganda, ladies and gentlemen. The political propaganda is that Jamaica is doing well, and Jamaica economy is growing, and it has been in the best way it's ever been before. And this is nothing short of a bold-faced lie. You understand? It is just the reality. This is what we're dealing with. The reality is, look at the screen behind Nigel Clarke and Andrew Holness, ladies and gentlemen. That is the living space of some Jamaican people, right? Children live there in that community. Look at. Listen, man. That are the next clip we have got to because right now, I tell you say, hey, John Star.